Dolph Ziggler was on the Insight with Chris Van Vliet podcast this week, talking about his WWE career, talking about his place in the WWE, how he's not seen as the top guy. Despite how hard he tries, he's never been the guy. Dolph talks about this and his huge moment, his one big moment where it looked like maybe he was going to break through. That, of course, being the Money in the Bank cash-in. Check out these clips.
And you know, you have held so many championships, you know, world heavyweight champion, but I feel like there were so many chances where you could have been the WWE champion.
I feel so. This will, I don't know, maybe it'll sound not bitter, whatever. Well, the rest of the interview is bitter. We'll take a little break, but it's, I feel I was never in their conversation to be their guy. I understand that, but I go every day I can try and whittle them down, and maybe in 5 years they'll go, hey, we got to let this guy go. Or, hey, in 5 years, this guy's ready. I know he's not our top guy, but when this guy has knee surgery, he can slide right in there. And I go, that'll be my chance. So just always be ready for that. And that happened a couple of times. And I'm like, are they going to buy it? I don't know. But I go, I was really proud. I go, early in the day, they're like, he's hurt. You come down, you hit him with the briefcase. Pop, 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 pop. 1, 2, 3, new champ. Play's going to lose. I go, this is me. I go, I almost get the big prize for 9 years in a row. Let's make them feel like Dolph is getting Dolphed one more time. So I go, I almost orchestrated it exactly how I wanted. I wanted one more little thing, but I go, let's have that. I'll beat him up. I'll hit him with the thing. I'll stomp on his ankle. I'll hit a famous surge to a corpse. 1, 2, kick out.
Yeah.
And you can just see the crowd go, they're doing it again. They got it. They teased us. We thought he was going to be the guy, and they're rubbing it in our face.
Yeah.
And then we get one more little false finish of the way. I go, oh, him just come kick me in the head. Kicks me in the head. I go down, and they're like, no. And he's rolling me over. I'm like, it was one of the most beautiful Shakespearean 3-minute movies I could ever create, other than when we gave it back with him just kicking me in the head 500 times and like putting me out. We did like a double turn.
Yeah.
That was really fun. But we do that, and we get one more false, and then he gives me that kick. I kick out. I go for something, and he puts on his finisher. What's it?
The armbar.
Armbar.
Yeah.
Armbar thing. Yeah. So I'm locked in. I'm scrambling around. I wanted to scramble for like another minute, but I go, let's not push it. They've gone up and down 3 times in 90 seconds, like more than you could ever imagine. And I'm like, gonna tap. And then again, storytelling. He has a hurt ankle.
Yeah.
I go back to that ankle.
Yeah, and Cole's like, the leg, the injury.
Yeah,
leg,
and I go, we sometimes forget. And in that moment, you don't always need that story, but I wanted the story.
Yeah.
Here it comes. He's got it. No, they're screwing him. Oh, my God. They're going to make him tap out. Oh, he's going to win. And as I'm selling up and he's coming up with his back, everybody starts to realize, oh, my God, it's going to happen. But then I'd like to think that like 10 or 20% on that zigzag 1, 2, they're like 3. Okay. Like, you never know. Like, and if I had my way, I would have had him kick out of that zigzag and I would have went with something else just for one. I'll never have that WrestleMania hot crowd, hot moment, right place, right time. The guy that they wanted to be the guy, whether the office wanted it or not.
Yeah.
That I was so spoiled. It's like 3.5 minutes, and I am so proud of it. Del Rio was great in it too, and great in that double turn. But that 3.5 minutes is so beautiful for the business that I'm very proud that I was a part of it.
All right, here's where people are going to get mad at me because they did the same thing when I said this about John Morrison. I think Dolph Ziggler's overrated. I said it. I look in the comments and everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe how he's not a main eventer. Why would he be? For what? What did he do to be a main eventer? He's a good wrestler. He's a great wrestler. He's a very good hand. There's a lot of good hands in wrestling, though. Al Snow was a good hand. He's a trainer. Bill DeMott, he's a good hand. No, I'm being facetious a little bit. Obviously, Dolph Ziggler's a better wrestler than them. He's a better worker than them. But does he deserve to be the main event? Does he deserve to be on the cups at the fucking Quickie Mart? Does he deserve to be on the side of the truck, the face of the poster, the man on all the TV shows? Ariel Helwani meets Dolph Ziggler. I don't know, man. I've just never seen it. He's a good hand. That's what I see in Dolph Ziggler. I see him as a fantastic worker. I don't find him to be particularly charismatic. He is in his own way. He's not a fucking tool. He's not dry. He's not fucking Lance Storm or anything, but I'm not going to pay a ticket to go see Dolph Ziggler. You know what he needs is a character change. I'm here to show off, I'm here to show the world, come on. And comes out with his fucking biker shorts, his pleather like biker shorts, and his fucking long blonde hair. And it doesn't do anything for me. Maybe he needs to be like a nasty heel. He needs to be mean. He needs a change of a gimmick. New theme music, a new look. He's not a bad worker. He's a great worker. He's one of the best workers. I'll give him that. I'll always give him that. But that does not buy you the ticket to main event WrestleMania. He's not in the same category as Roman Reigns. He's not in the same category as Cody Rhodes. He's not in the same category as Sami Zayn. He's not. He's not Brock Lesnar. He's not Bray Wyatt. He's not a main eventer. He's a mid-carder. He's a good hand. I like what Dolph said. He likes to be the guy that you could plug in anywhere, he said in this interview. You know, if you need me to open up the show against a local guy, or you need me to fucking fill in for the main event because somebody busted their knee or something, I can be that guy. He can. That's the definition of being a good hand, a fucking carpenter. You know? He's there to fucking help build people up and fill in spots and do his part. I just don't see where everybody gets this idea that this guy should be the fucking face of WrestleMania for the next 10 years. Where? What do you see that I'm not seeing? He doesn't cut a particularly awesome promo. He can talk, but is he fucking... I don't know. There's just nothing there for me personally. And you can like Dolph Ziggler enough for both of us. That's fine. You know, we don't all have to like Dolph Ziggler. I don't have to like Dolph Ziggler just because you do. He doesn't do it for me. He's not a main eventer. He's a good hand. Money in the Bank was a huge moment for Dolph Ziggler. One of the best, if not the best, cash-ins of all time. Huge pop. That was a huge moment. But there's a reason he wasn't the champion much longer after that. Nobody cared. Nobody's like, oh my God, it's the Dolph Ziggler era. Let me fucking bust out my wallet and write you a check right now. Printing Dolph Ziggler t-shirts off of fucking money, hand over the fist. Stadiums around the world. Sold out. I'm here to show off. I'm here to show the world. Right? Main event. Come on, guys. Come on. You're conflating him being a good in-ring worker with being the fucking face of the company, and it's a joke. It's a joke. Not everybody, look, he's a multi-millionaire. He's been in the company for 15 years at least, right? I mean, god damn. That's enough right there. He's had a job that long. It's like Natalya. She bitched about not being the main event. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Not everybody can be. Where's this participation trophy? I need to be the main event because I've been here long enough thing. Do people care to see you? Are people buying tickets? Is Natalya versus fucking Charlotte going to sell out a fucking WrestleMania? Is it going to do the same numbers as Rhea Ripley? No. Is Natalya and Rhea Ripley going to do the same numbers as Charlotte and Rhea Ripley? No. Dolph Ziggler versus Roman Reigns. Is that the main event of WrestleMania? Is that where you're flying from Australia to come see? I think people just don't know what they're talking about. I think Dolph is perfectly slotted for what he is and who he is. And he seems like a great guy. Fascinating interview. Highly recommend you listen to it. Watch it. Whatever the fuck. Chris Van Vliet, Insight. Great interview. Great sit down. Huge moment with the Money in the Bank. But Dolph is not going to get any higher than where he's at right now. And nor should he be. But that's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below on why you think Dolph Ziggler should be the WrestleMania main eventer. Should be the top guy, and how I got it all wrong. And he's just being held down. I just don't see it.
Let me tell you something, brother. You can check out full episodes each and every Sunday right here on this channel, dude. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to take your vitamins and say your prayers, brother.